I'll tell me Ma when I go home. The boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they saw me come, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a cardinal, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for. They knock on the door and they ring the bell. Said, "Oh, my true love, are you well?" Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Jenny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the felt the roving eye. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a cardinal, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? And the wind and the rain, the hail blow high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She is nice like apple pie, and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma till she goes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a cardinal, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? There you go. There's me singing. That's a song called I'll Tell Me Ma. And there used to be a really amazing version that Sinead O'Connor was singing on YouTube. But then when I went to search it, like the other night to show it to Ben, because I wanted to show it to him, I couldn't find it, so I think it must have gotten taken down. But I was really upset because it was really good. But I'll probably link to some other version where they're actually hitting notes and have music and stuff. There's actually a really great old video by the Dubliners, and they're like, "She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City." They all have big beards and their penny whistles. It's awesome. First of all, really sorry there wasn't a video last week. My computer was completely full. It wouldn't let me film at all, and then it wouldn't let me quick capture YouTube for some reason. So I asked Jake Oman to do it for me, and he said he would, and then he emailed me, or he Facebooked me in the middle of the night, and he said it didn't feel right for him to do it by himself. Classic Oman. And I couldn't find someone else to do it that late because Lainey didn't have a webcam and Kiz couldn't do it because she didn't want to wake him up. And those were the only people who were online in the middle of the night. Paisley did not make a video, but Paisley actually might have made a video, but she didn't have the thing that attached her camera to her computer. She was in New Jersey visiting Mandy and Lainey. And so I don't know if she made a video or not, but she couldn't have uploaded even if she tried because nobody has a webcam there. Or there are no webcams in New Jersey. No, I mean, Lainey and Mandy don't have a webcam. Will, be in a chat room. I actually don't, I mean, I know, the premises of how to be in a chat room, but I don't ever go in chat rooms, so I don't have a chat room to go in to. Elijah, you didn't make a video. I can't believe you didn't make a video. Well, you didn't, so, fine. Look there, you're ruining everything again. Actually, fun fact, nobody has called me in the middle of the night, or not in the middle of the night, and tried to pest me to see who my camp crush is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I was hoping if you were gonna ruin everything, you would really ruin everything, but you didn't. Zephyr, you didn't make a video, I don't know why. You should make a video soon. Molly wanted us to read a children's book. I'm going to read The Little Fur Family. Now, you can't tell this. Well, yes you can. It's furry. It's awesome. I'll show you the pictures too. There was a little fur family, warm as toast, smaller than most, in little fur coats, and they lived in a warm wooden tree. The little fur father said good morning one day, put on his hat, and went away, out into his little fur world. The little fur mother bathed her fur child, and off he went to play in the wild woods where they lived. It was a wild wood. Wild flowers grew all over the ground, and wild winds blew through the air. Wild nuts fell from the wild nut trees, and wild grass tickled the fur child's nose, tickled his nose, and made him sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! The sneeze woke up his grandpa, who lived in a hollow stump, and Grandpa came walking, thump, 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 and walked out of his hollow stump and said, "Bless you, my little fur grandson." Ka-choo! "Bless you," said the little fur child. "Thank you," said his grandpa, and then old Grandpa went thump, 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 and walked back into his hollow stump, and the fur child went on through the dark and sunny woods until he came to a little river full of fish. That's him not talking to his grandfather, who I think is currently sneezing. The fish didn't have any fur, they didn't have any feet, and they swam all around under the river. The little fur child watched them for a long time. And then he reached the river and pulled out a fish and looked at it, and then kerplunk, he threw it back in the river. God, reflexes, wow. He reached into the air and he caught a flying bug. He held it in his hand and looked at it. The bug didn't have any fur. It was shiny and had little wings. Then he threw it back into the air. It's like a friggin' ninja bear. Then he caught a little tiny fur animal. The tiniest fur animal in the world. It had warm silky fur and even a little fur nose. So he kissed it right on the little fur nose and put it gently back in the grass, and the tiny fur animal ran down a hole and into the ground. Properly see the tiny fur animal. The sun went down beyond the river, the sky grew wild and red, and the little fur child turned around and ran for home. And just as the darkness got very dark, he bumped into his big fur mother, and she took her little fur child home in her arms and gave him his supper. And there was his father, who put him to bed, and they tucked him in bed all soft and warm. And they held his paw and they sang him a song. Sleep, sleep, our little fur child, out of the windiness, out of the wild. Sleep warm in your fur all night long. In your little fur family, this is a song. I love songs that have no tunes. I can totally make it up. It's my favorite. The end. Oh, and Blueberry didn't make a video either. So I was finally going through, like a month later, all the bits of paper I collected, or all the stuff I came back from camp with, and I decided I was going to do a little show and tell of this. I think this is my second favorite. It's a small rubber giraffe. It's like bendy, like it's squishy. It's like rubber. I found it on the floor of my cabin when I was cleaning. Hey, so if anybody was in Woozle and is desperately missing their little giraffe and watches these, call me. I got this from Allie. So then in session 3, we did this thing. It's like an appreciation thing, which is really cool. Birch bark drawing that Kiz did. It's got a heart on the back. I got a Dunkin' Donuts receipt from a Dunkin' Donuts in New Haven, Connecticut, where I bought water. Liam laughed at me for buying a bottle of water and then drank most of it. Just throwing that out there. I'm supposed to send Kizzle presents after camp for 1,000,000 points. This is a Greyhound ticket. I don't know whose it is. This is Liam's Greyhound ticket. That's what it looked like. Ever exciting. And then these are the drawings that Kiz made for me. Got 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll show you my cat's face. So my cat had this big bump on his face last night, so I decided that I was going to take him to the vet, or Mom took him to the vet for me. And so this is what his face looks like right now. Come on, kitty. Today is awesome because I got another disposable camera, which I'm really happy about. That's why today is awesome. Today is also awesome because there wasn't like something terribly wrong with Mouse. It's very good.